Welcome to Chinese for Leaders at the Next Generation。我是你们的汉语老师范老师。今天我们学习第22课。我买了不少衣服。I have bought quite a few clothes。我们开始吧。First of all, we will review Lesson 21. In Lesson 21, we learned the usage of the action indicator, which is le, and it shows the action is finished, completed. And then for today's content, I have bought quite a few clothes. We're going to continue review about this grammar point, and at the same time pointed the usage of do and the pronunciation of a. For the last part, let's introduce two new radicals to help you learn it better. 我们来看看了 Let's say 了 So 了 indicate occurrence or completion. You use subject plus predicate plus 了 to show this action is finished. For example, 我去学校了 I'm going to school. I went to school. 他去学开车了 Without 了 it just means he is going to learn driving. With 了 at the end of a sentence, it means this sentence is done. This action is happened. 你买什么了 What did you buy? Not what are you going to buy? What did you buy? Also, you can change 了's position by using it after the verb. And then after the verb, you can plus something to definite the object or limited the object. For example, number, measure, word, adjectives, or pronouns. Let's say example. 我买了一点儿苹果 I have bought a little apple. 我买了一点儿苹果 Or you can say, 他喝了很多茶他喝了很多茶 Or you can say, 你看见了几个人你看见了几个人 How many people have you saw? And for negation of this one, you will simply put a may in front of the verb and not using le at all. Because even if the verb don't even happen, how can you use le to indicate this verb or this action is completed? So, for example, 我没去商店 I didn't go to the shop. Another one, 他没买书 He didn't buy the book. 好 This is the content for lesson 21. And then let's continue for today's lesson. I have bought quite a few clothes. New words. 衣服衣服漂亮漂亮 In this picture is Guilin of China. And then Guilin got the most beautiful, most 漂亮 view in China. 好 Let's continue. One is little, few, 少 By simply plus a negation word 不 in front of 少 means quite a few or equals to many. 少 or 不少 好 There's three more. Okay, 这些 we have learned 些 means a few. For example, 一些 So 这些 means this, something, some stuff close to this conversation. 这些 And then if the stuff we're talking about is far from this conversation, we're going to use 那些那些好 Second one, adverb 都means both or all. We will put this in grammar point to explain one more time. And the last one, it's an interesting character. It pronounced like a, but it changes based on the previous finals. This is a modal particle used at the end of a sentence as a sign of confirmation or defense, or can express many other feelings like surprised, sad, extremely happy, excited, like all kinds of feelings. It depends on how you pronounce it. 好, let's read all of these new words one more time. 衣服，衣服，漂亮，漂亮，少，少，不少，不少，这些，这些，都，都，啊，啊。If needed, you can go back and review these words one more time. 好, let's continue to next one. So the adverb do, as you maybe already familiar with, and the adverb all put in front of the verb or adjective. So you use do means the stuff you mentioned before do all matching with the verb behind the do, or matching with the adjective, no matter it's pretty or beautiful or good, whatever the adverb is, the stuff you mentioned all belong to this category. Let's say example. 我和老师都是中国人. I and teacher both are Chinese. 我和老师都是中国人. So 我和老师 are the things or people mentioned before do, and these two, 我 and 老师, these two people all fall in the category. The category is 中国人 Chinese. 我们再看一个, let's say another one. 他们都喜欢学汉语. 他们 they, so a bunch of women or girls, 他们都喜欢学汉语. They all fall into the category which is 喜欢学汉语, like to learn Chinese, love to learn Chinese. 这些东西 this stuff, 这些东西都不好 or not good. All not good, so none of them is good. All of them are bad. So this is the usage of do. It's quite simple. 好, let's read these three sentences one more time. 我和老师都是中国人. 他们都喜欢学汉语. 这些东西都不好. 好, let's move to next one. This one is used at the end of a declarative sentence to set the mood, like I said, excited, sad, happy, whatever the mood is. The pronunciation of a varies with the finals of the syllable before it. And in written Chinese, the variants are represented by different characters sometimes. We're not talking about the different characters here, and let's just see how this change pronunciation. So if it's after the final of the first category, like here, if it's after a, o, i, u, so this a will change to ya, ya. It's actually a very natural slide for your pronunciation. For example, 什么, you don't read it like a 什么, you don't pause in between m and a. So you will just say 什么呀? Can you sense it? 什么呀? So last one will change to ya. Second row, u, o, and o will change from a to wa. For example, 好啊, 好啊, 好啊. Okay? 好. Third category, if it's an n, of course, this is simple, and it will change to na. For example, 法国人呐, 法国人呐. So you will change the pronunciation. And continue for ng, this is a change to It's difficult to pronounce, but let me show you in the example. 唱啊，唱啊，唱啊. So it naturally goes slide to that one. If it's after the I, which composed in z, c, and s, this I will sound like a za. For example, instead of saying si a, you will say si a, si a, si a. Okay? 好, for the last row, which is zhi, chi, shi, and r, if this is after this pronunciation, it will change to ra. And continue for that. This is a chira, chira. You don't have to be burden yourself by memorizing this. And in some occasion, if you can pronounce this ya, wa, na, nga, you can simply just pronounce it a. For example, 很漂亮, very beautiful, 很漂亮啊. You can just link them together without just single the a out and to pronounce 很漂亮, and then pause. You suddenly remembered this is not good. Unless in this situation the other things should be good. If you don't remember this, I don't think that's a big problem. 好, let's continue to see today's conversation. 王芳的衣服太漂亮了. So in this conversation, we're going to see the 3 different way of using le since we learned of this HSK1 leveled Chinese. So the first one we saw is in 太 blah 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 le, or 太 adjective le, means too, extremely, the adjective. So 王芳的衣服太漂亮了 means Wang Fang's clothes are too beautiful. And then Zhang Li answered, 是啊,是啊, confirm, yeah, yep, like this, not very, in a very light or, light tone, not with a lot of, if you just say 是, it can be, it sounds like a soldier by answering the order from the commander. So like just be natural, 是啊,是啊. 她买了不少衣服. She bought quite a few clothes. 她买了不少衣服. 好, let's continue. 你买什么了? 你买什么了? So, what did you buy? What did you buy? 我没买, I didn't buy. 这些都是她的东西. This, whatever she refers to, maybe just pointed at a pile of new clothes. And then said, 这些都是她的东西. These are all her stuff. Did you get it? 好, let's go back and read this conversation one more time. 王芳的衣服太漂亮了. 王芳的衣服太漂亮了. 是啊,是啊。他买了不少衣服. 他买了不少衣服. 你买什么了? What did you buy? 你买什么了? 我没买. 这些都是他的东西. Very good. 好, let's continue for part 3. 2 new radicals. In this part, I'm introducing you 2 things. First one is pronounced like a E. If something with this character, it's for sure it has something to do with your clothes. For example, literally the character E, the radical is abbreviated or changed the form from this character clothes E. Second one, 裤 means trousers, pants. We will learn it very soon. 衫 means shirt, blouse. So they are all clothes, and then they all have this clothes radical. Next one, 月. This literally, you may think, this is a moon. We learned it before. This is a month. We learned 几月几号, for example. But in in ancient time, it write in a different way, and it's quite similar with the radical of meat or flesh. So gradually people forgot the meat radical, but using this radical to refer to body parts or flesh. So the first one, 胖, this one means chubby or fat. Second one, 腿, this one means leg. Last one, 棚. Here is a very interesting story. Many of my students ask me, 老师, so why 棚 have two moon together? It doesn't even make sense. Two moon make you as a friend, and it's not like that. Like we know, the 月 means body parts or flesh. So two bodies working together, they're friends. Well, I hope this is a good way to help you to memorize the characters or understand the characters better. And I will see you tomorrow. 再见。